Hi people, Andrew speaking, and welcome to another episode of the Six Man Online game. Not everyone's online yet. I thought I'd give you a little bit of backstory. Or full story. We've been talking a lot out of the game and just chatting about what we're gonna do. A lot. Let's talk about changing jobs, whether we were gonna do it or not. And I'll be honest, there was some really fun fighting talk in the chat about challenges and people gonna win it this year and Ray giving it large potatoes, which was awesome. So we're all going to stay where we are and hopefully have a real tug of war for the top of the league, which is going to be amazing. So I'm really looking forward to it. Unfortunately, this episode is obviously going to be a lot of transfers probably as we just finished the season, but I thought I might as well record it. You ain't got to watch it, guys. I understand if you don't want to watch it, but some of you love the transfer side, so yeah. And whilst you're on, I'm going to offer a contract for this guy. And yeah, I'm Marasic a month. That's fine. And if you remember rightly, obviously we won the league last session in unbelievable circumstances. Oh, by the way, also yeah, so yeah, Morton drew in the last game of the season to allow me to claim the title. But I checked out a saved game of mine and my brothers, 6 seasons in. Okay. Um, right. So, oh fuck me. Look at that though. Fair play. I mean, I've still got the record with the yellow cards, but in the other game I've got was 6 seasons in. See that one on the bottom with Man U? That's the average. There's been no more than 6 red cards. In this game, that's the third season with 10 red cards. Pep had it 1 year, and he got 10 reds and 64 years. I wonder how Pep did that year. Let's have a look. Second season in Pep he came third with 79 points. Yeah, he dropped right off the pace. Yeah, it's not easy. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just fucking. It was a massive achievement to do. I think to do as well as it. But yeah, the game I looked at had six seasons saved. The average was about 6 yellows with about 50 to 60 yellow cards. So I was like, oh wow, that's it's not just me overthinking it. But anyway, we won that, and this season we got a few players going out. So far we've got Pulisic coming in. That's confirmed, and we're going after a striker, a keeper, and another midfielder. We're not sure what's going on with Diawara yet. So, in fact, we should probably take this kid off because I don't think Mikey wants to sell. I think Cornet has just missed his chance, so we can take him off. We're getting Pulisic, so yeah, laters. We'll keep an eye on a couple of these midfielders. He's not a bad player, but he's not someone we need right now anymore. I don't want to keep people on my shortlist who I'm not interested in actually buying. In fact, we'll clear a lot of this now. Nah, interested in a lot of these. Okay, the rest we are actually interested in. Oh, my mouse is playing up. I think my battery's low. Chris White. Oh, okay, yeah, he's not bad at all. Alright, right, we'll see who's not here yet. Alvaro Morata. He's 20 million. I tell you what though, he's 29 soon, but he'd still bang goals in. Let's see what the messages are saying. He wouldn't join you anyway. What's this about? What's this? Anyone no matter how much the missus is not home. Haha, he's worth 41.5 million auto value. I'll give you £1.50 and 2 points. I'll list him in a mo in case it's the highest bidder straight cash deal. 2 points a piss, that is. Better deal. 20 million. Not interested, mate. He wouldn't join you anyway. He would, but I don't want him. He's told me in confidence. Right, we're just waiting on Pep and Asa. Please don't sell him to me. Oh, right, yeah. Mikey's saying that Morata told him specifically he didn't want to move to Ray. Right, anyway, so we're looking at centre mids. top end. We want the best um, that we can possibly get. We want all action. Roy Keane, Patrick Vieira style, Stevie G ideally, as obviously a Liverpool fan. We're going to take that down just in case. Technique, yeah. Tackling, that. Determination, that. Aggression. We'll take aggression off for now. Balance. Positioning, at least 13. Jumping, at least 10. Let's see who turns up on the list. This guy wouldn't be the worst. Agility's really low. Off the ball's really low. But he is all action. 31. Desart from Chelsea. I only played 10 games. Would be a really good signing. Gundogan's just the wrong age. Frankie de Jong. Who's Man City? I can't see him selling him for that. He begged me to bid for him. He wants to be rid of your anal rape and your songs. Now a chance. No chance. Besides, I can't assure him many games. Hudson-Odoi. Yeah, man. Mikey's got one of the best young players coming through. Jorginho, who? Nah, Miranchuk. See, this guy's got a lot of nice stats. A lot of nice stats. Baby, who did tea? Did you do the tea? Had. I know, but it's your turn. Yeah. Thanks, babe. Right. What am I looking at? Hudson Odoi. Yeah. Oh, we'll have a look at him in a second. But he's ridiculously good. Our options, though. Our options. I know who I want. It's Vigal, and if not, then it's Diawara. We might scout Desart, Sergio Dada. He's actually developed quite well. I don't know though. I don't know. He's got loads of nice stats to be fair, but we'll keep an eye on it. I think we're pretty good. Right, let's have a look at Hudson-Odoi for Mikey. He's pre-arranged. Won't count as a transfer. And look at this. He is absolutely ridiculous. Right, let's test Mikey's resolve. Oh, what else if I spell it right? I'm glad I did go through. Um, we'll message more, see what he's saying. Right, so there's a couple of messages sent out. Ah, cool. We're just waiting on Pep now. So this is good. We're getting there. That's what he knows. Yeah, yeah. Pep's pretty good. He's not normally late. Good news with Caracol. He's hopefully get a much better season out of him now. He's settled in. Coutinho going. Yes, I know. Everyone has a price. You know that. Mikey loves a bit of wheeling dealing. Yeah, that's fair enough. Okay, mate. Because like for someone of his age, his ability in the game, and for what he'll bring to us, I feel like if Mort, who's in debt, and we got tons of money, like Mort, seriously, I could give him 40 to 50 million without batting an eyelid, help him out, help myself out, and Ray's live on Twitch, people, which is cool. Let's just check contracts, I guess. We could look at expiring. Coutinho's gone. Onana hasn't had a new contract since he's been here. I'm surprised I may do contracts beginning of the year to do it beginning of the season. Oh, but yeah, just double check. Sorry, Onana, Moranchuk. Yeah, look, some of these guys are on far too little for what they've been producing. So yeah, we'll give these three a new contract, I guess. All right, I think you got it. Okay, I'll be back in a sec once this. For some reason, we've all been kicked. 2 seconds, guys. All right, yeah. So, all right, so yeah, Ray got a black screen. He said he messed something up, so he had to reload it, which is fine. It's not a big deal. Oh shit, no save. Ah, we didn't do much to be fair. Two seconds, guys. Sorry about this. Just gonna redo my list. I don't care about this guy that he wants ridiculous money all of a sudden. Come on. Don't know if there's any point keeping Mbappe on there. I just don't see it happening. All right. Oh, for fuck's sake, Andrew. Thanks, babe. I know you're a bit pissed off having to do that, but okay. I wouldn't be totally against offering for Dolberg if he was interested, but so even this guy at 25, I think he's my last resort. I think Mitchum and him maybe in my last resort, but that's okay. This guy would make a really nice number 10. All right. Desart was the one we were looking at, wasn't it? Right. Okay. Yeah, there is a way. Even though if you get black screen, obviously Ray's not. You can still save the game. You have to kind of do it blindly from memory, but it is possible. Silver. I mean, there is half a chance I could keep Silver and try and give him more of a chance, but I don't want to risk it to be fair. Right, let's have a look. We're just waiting on Pep. Mikey's his uncle, so he's gonna keep trying to get hold of him. He's got his Inter Milan job waiting for him. Let's have a look at his futures. He's getting Alisson, bring him back to Italy. Oh, come on, don't do this. Here we go. Come on, come on. Fuck. Right, back in a minute, guys. I'm gonna get a battery while we're waiting for Pep to sort my mouse out. Alright, back. I did the cheeky swap a slightly dead battery out of my mouse for a slightly less dead battery out of the remote, so the remote works because it's got two batteries supplementing each other, and the mouse now works fine. Sweet, that'll do for now. Anyway, yeah, Morton says it's not like him to be late about let us know. Nah, it's not, to be fair. But okay, what we're gonna do then, if we have a little bit of time, is look at. I think we scouted a ton of continents, countries, all this stuff. So let's. Perhaps my mouse has just gone off fucking blink. It's getting on my tits now. Do you know what? Where's he going? To Bran. This kid's got loads of potential. He needs to develop a lot, but like determination, bravery, aggression, work rate, really good stats. He's tall. He's got great positioning already. He's got some pace. His acceleration sucks, but he's so low on stamina. Like if he gets his stamina up to like 20, his technique could get up to 13, 14, which is acceptable. And the rest of these stats will fly. Really will get up high, and he'll make a great like ball-winning midfielder. So that's definitely interesting. But again, if I was at a smaller club yet, I'd be looking at him. I can't get him anyway because he's got a pre-arranged deal, but definitely someone to look at. Who's this? Another one. No techniques. Stamina's high already. He needs a lot of development, really. He's pretty bang average. Yeah, no technique, no pace. Acceleration's not bad. He's got development. He's only 18. He could turn into someone fairly useful. He needs work though, and we don't really need that a young striker to back up. We've got one with Silva. Yeah, you're just poor. So this is obviously the Scandinavian search. Loads of technique. Not much of anything else really. He's determined. But no, nothing really. Wow, an Irish lad, but no balance. He's got some nice stats though. He's fast, always got good top pace. His acceleration is poor. Yeah, you're average. No, terrible. Pretty average. Okay, so nothing in that one. May as well potter around while we're waiting for Pep to turn up. Right, okay, so once again, we're only looking for youngsters really. Potential regens. This is an English search, obviously. But saying that, I was about to say we could get some of these in, but I've only got 4 transfers, so it's not as simple as filling up my reserves. Yeah, slow. Great. Hey, Pepsi, cool. He's not bad. He's not bad at all. Um, it's just South Europe, Southern Europe, maybe, I don't know. Hardly anyone here. Spain. No balance, no technique. Look at this kid. Not bad at all. I'm not saying he's great, but it's promising. Yeah. Uh, Michael said he's on. I can't see his. That's fine. We'll keep going. We'll press continue and see if he turns up. Okay. One player. Right, we did do South America good. I'm hoping for some real gems from South America, but and I'm probably being a bit silly just looking under 21s. Maybe we could up it to under 25s. This guy's got some lovely stats. Not really good enough to be in my squad, but well, not in my first team anyway. Let's press continue. Short centre half. It's a shame. He's got some nice stats. Don't think he's gonna make it though. Pace of 3. Sorry. Pace of 6. No balance. Low work rate, low bravery, low aggression. Right, so unfortunately it doesn't look like South America's pace of 7. No work rate, okay. Still not on yet. We'll do the last search and while we're waiting. Okay, this is Africa. Not the worst I've seen. It's fast, it's technical, it's got determination, dribbling. Balance is low but almost acceptable. It bang goals in the lower league, I think. Another one is not bad at all. Yeah. Okay. Alright, I got a message. Let's see what it's saying now. Ah, it's just right, Jeffrey with a thumbs up. Alright, guys. Sorry, guys, was out of the room. Why is it doing that? Okay. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll pause it, and once we press continue, I'll come back, guys. Alright. Alright, press continue. Let's deny that shit. I feel like we should probably give him a new contract as well, but again, I want to wait a little bit. He's not going anywhere. I've taken them all off squad, I'm pretty sure, so off of backup. Sorry, he had a terrible first couple of seasons for me, so I made him backup, and he actually played much better from that. So after he started improving, I changed his status back. Losieda. I think Mort's having a big old clear out. Good, he saved it. Yeah, the Coutinho one's a bit controversial, I guess, because he is quality, but he's a bit injury prone as well. Even he's also creeping up to 29, 30. We got a good offer, and it's him or Keita. I'm not going to sell Barker, who's the younger version of both, and yet Keita is younger, and I feel like he's just a better all rounder. So I figured we'll get rid of Coutinho. We'll bring in a new centre mid, and yeah, that's what we're going for. That's just put that's why Ray saved. That's put lol save Ray. I've scouted my ass off. Yeah, this guy ain't coming. That's fine. Yeah, I'm not that fussed about that. He's quality, but again, he's got all the stats except for height, which is quite important when I think you need that height. A card is my first option, obviously, but I need someone to come in when he's not playing and do exactly what he does. so we don't drop off points, and those teams that constantly sit deep against us aren't getting away with doing so, you know. So yeah, a lot of the come on, yeah, a lot of the live Facebook stuff I've been doing and Ray's been doing. Ray's gone to Twitch. I'm thinking about we've been trying to set it up properly for our last week or two because what the idea of going with Twitch is obviously it's a bit more stable stream than Facebook. Facebook has a history of kicking you out. You can only do a certain amount of time on it as well. It's just a little bit unreliable still at the moment. Also on Twitch, you can use Discord to chat at the same time, and we've been trying to get that working. Which, oh, how much? Why would he offer so little? Um, so yeah, at the moment, right, that's a good offer for someone of his age. He's going to be 30 beginning of the season. Never heard of him. It's a very nice free transfer that from Fenerbahce. Really nice free transfer, Ray. Solid squad player. Yeah, so we're moving to Twitch more, looking to do that. But for now, I'm staying on Facebook because I haven't been able to stream live anyway recently. It's been a bit manic. And yeah, so I'll still be on Facebook until I can be asked to move over. But Ray's cracking on, so that's what he's on now. And yeah, fingers crossed it'll work out for the best. But I like the Facebook live stream just because you know we're all on the group on Facebook, so it's easy to capture that group and let them know when you're going live because everyone will get that notification. Whereas people don't always get the notification when you go live on Twitch, even if you put the link in there, it's not always shown. So yeah, we're gonna try and be loyal to a few people as well. Oh, what do we offer? With Fabinho and Barco, in the sense that we're going to try and retrain them. I think Timo Werner would be the perfect signing. They're both going to cost the same by the look of it, but Werner's just got the height and he's still young. He'd be a great signing. If we look at Jesus, jumping to 12 is good, but it's not great. He's only a year younger roughly. Yeah, about a year younger, so no real difference in age. So I'd rather get Timo Werner. We've already got Pulisic off him. We get Timo Werner playing back up to Icardi. Miranchuk back up or fighting for a place for Pulisic. We just got to get the keeper in, and then get one more centre mid, and we're laughing. Obviously, the money we're bringing in is pretty good, and we've also got 131 million in the bank. So it may seem like we're spending a lot, but we'll still have millions left. And I mean millions left, even after these four signings. Even if I spend 40 million on a centre mid, ideally I want it to be Vigal, who I may even make a bid for, even though he's not interested. Oh, for fuck's sake, this thing's pissing me off. I don't normally make a bid for someone, but you know, sometimes they become interested for a brief moment in time, and then they're not interested. That's what I'm kind of hoping to capture. Plus, if he does come interested, hopefully by the time he does, we'll have an idea of what they actually want. Inter got Morata. It's a good signing. doing his nephew a favour. I'm surprised Mikey's selling him though, but again, with Hudson Odoi coming, he's got the best striker in the game for free. It's totally unfair, but it is what it is, you know. Oh, hello. Cardi with a Ballon d'Or. Beautiful. Oh, you want me to do your back? Alright. Sorry, guys. Whereabouts? What, here? Sorry, guys. You have to move your top up, babe. This sounds dodgy on the stream. I'm going to mute the mic. I'm just rubbing deep heat into most of his back, guys, before anyone else. I'm just going to mute the fucking mic. 2 seconds. Right, where am I going? Here. That's right, I don't like that. Hey? Oh, why did you say that? You good? There you go. Right. Don't know if we missed anything. I don't think so. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Pelosi, very nice. Telling you, mate, he's a shrewd little sign if you can get him. Belotti's another one we could look at, but I don't know. I just feel like why go for second best when you can go for Werner or someone like that? But he is a beast. It's fine, be alright. Bit of DP, used to it. Smells like my fucking football bag. Shulk. I could surprise them all and take the Shulk job. Another free transfer. See, look, I ain't being funny. I just scouted South America, didn't I? Couldn't find anyone like this. And all of a sudden, Ray pops up with this on a free. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm not having Ray host the next game. Geezer's a mate in that, and I love him to pieces. But there's something dodgy about him finding all these free, cheeky little free players. We're looking for someone just like this as well. It's fucking unbelievable. You gonna be alright? What time are you gonna be home? Alright, bro. Make sure you're stretching that before you start. Alright. Yeah, but because you've got an injury, Don't just be laissez-faire about everything. You got to fucking. That's when you really need to warm up. So don't just go there and try and hit a ball. You have to fucking. Otherwise you'll be fucked. I don't know how you spell a piece. Yeah. So yeah, we'll get Diawara. We've agreed with more. We'll do that one then. We'll leave the others. Won't even bother bidding. 30 million's not bad. I feel like helping him out and giving him some dough, but what was that? Bid when you want, mate, but before first. That's kind of what I wanted to. All right, so we'll have to bid in the build-up. Oh, fuck, this could be awkward. How many people have I got going out? Stats. I've got 34 players in my squad. Players out are 1. No, that's gone. Players out are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm only bringing 4 in. I could look for some free transfers. Oh, fuck me, is that all that's... Oh no, that's all that's free on the... I'll tell you what I could do. Do some youth searches. Try and get some freebies in now. Pad out my squad a little bit. I've got 4 free transfers I can get. If I can pad out my squad a little bit, then that will help. I may offer him 40 million to bid after the first. Let's speak to him a bit more. I just want to double check. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to do something. Copy, paste, bottom left. No, don't want bottom left too. That's what I want, perfect. So I just put something in the background, turn it down a little bit. Okay. Morn. Why do you need the bid before 1st 7th? Won't let me do that, okay. If you don't mind me asking. Let's just bid. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's never getting this money off anyone else. But again, I don't mind doing more a favour. I can't remember which order they go in. Because I need the cash when the window opens again. But as it's between you and me, we can do it on the 2nd 7th, if that's okay. Let's get him on a less wage. Squad player, still got to prove himself. I wonder what Mort, I think Mort's got him on something silly. I'm not giving him that. Yeah, he's got him on over 200 grand. Fair enough. But if you leave Spurs, I'll get him a lot cheaper, to be honest. Well, we'll just have to make do. We'll get him in. I watched him for Napoli in the friendly against Liverpool in pre-season, and I'll be honest, he didn't look special at all. He didn't look like this. Like here, he's twice the player John Henson is. Yeah, he didn't look like that in that game. Trust me. Another pretty much overrated player from the look of it. Bit gutted he plays for Guinea. Sorry. I'd like to have been Italian. But there you go. So that could be all our transfers done. The only way we don't do it is if, I mean, if you look at someone like Desart, who's actually a central midfielder. Alright, let's message Mikey. See what he says about Desart. Hasn't used him much either. Instead of Diawara is a really good player. Holding midfielder though. Desart's a central midfielder. I know Diawara probably can play holding midfield, central midfield as well. But Desart does have a technique of 18. He's taller. He's not as good defensively, I'd say, but still good enough. He'll be back up to Tolisso. I'll let Anderson and Maricic fight out the other side. He is right foot only, which is why he'd be back up to Tolisso rather than coming straight to look to play on the left hand side. But we'll see what Mike says. He may not want to sell him, but I really don't want to sign before the first, and that's what's putting me off the Diawara deal. Even someone like Oliver Nitcham, who has nothing to do with these lads, is looking like a better option right now. He's tall. He's got loads of lovely stats. Cool. Right, the chat's gone pretty quiet. I think everyone's so focused on what they're doing. Yeah, no one said nothing in ages. That's a 21 mil starting price. I think Diawara is just too good. Fuck. The other way of doing it, I signed Diawara and I delay signing Timo Werner or one of the others, but there's a big risk in that, in the sense of sometimes their interest, as soon as the new season starts, the interest dissipates. I just like the potential partnership of Tolisso and Diawara. I think that'd be a really good partnership. Keita on the left, Mane or Burke on the right. Pulisic off of Icardi eventually. I mean, like I say, some of the players need to work their way into the squad. Let's 10 equal 20. It's just fuck all about, isn't it? Problem is I've got to keep on that Rajkovic keeper situation because as much as Pep isn't in Europe and has finished 8th, still if he offers him indispensable important first, it could potentially get the guy over me. And I really want him to come in and compete. I wouldn't have sold Karras if I wasn't sure. I wasn't thinking of getting him. Varane. Average rating has been terrible. But Diop's going to be my first choice this year with Engels, but believe it or not, Varane's lacks the height. Both of them have got jumping better than him and 2 better than him. And I've got a lot of other really nice stats, so can have a really solid backup in Raphael Varane. Sionku's decent enough backup. West Ham. Yeah, I can't pull out of it now. I feel bad if I pull out of it. The only way I won't feel bad is if Mort gets another job beforehand, then I'll pull out and bid like everyone else, because I'll get him a lot cheaper. And I'm not going to worry about Spurs' financial situation if it ain't Mort. Manager stats. I love how I'm not top. Whatever. Job information. Swansea job. I think the Ipswich job is a good job. Ooh, a message. Even the Pope. What? What's going on? I don't know what was said there. I don't know what Mort's on about. He's just put a message with even the Pope with laugh emojis. But myself, Pep, and I think the other lad's a bit confused. I thought an exchange with West Ham included like Pope in goal or something. Nah. Ray said, oh, I say he's listening to Ray's stream. Ray on the stream says even the Pope would win the league with Man City in real life. Okay. Sadio's just turned 29. Had his best season though. He's not injury prone like Coutinho. But maybe at the end of this next year we'll look to what's the word? Recycle that position a little bit and bring Burke first choice, who's had a really good season himself. Now he's settling in. Towards the end of the season, he did really well. The Sart available at 15, mate. Right, let's send that. So don't count on me, mate. Could fuck them all off and just get Vigal. But I don't think he's coming, so. I had no problem telling Mikey how much I'm paying for Diawara because I know he's not got a lot of money. probably could afford him though with the season ticket sales coming up and other sales he makes, but still waiting to hear back on players. These signings, they felt like ages ago, and they were just the beginning of the season. It's crazy. Oh, one of them was a free. I was about to say 5 signings to Inter Milan. Yeah, he hasn't developed at all though. That's the problem. I'm hoping he doesn't come back in, but if I was him, I would. Well, he's got. I suppose he has got Alisson already coming. Yeah, the only job there I think is a really good job. I wouldn't take Swansea because what a Welsh, but Ipswich a cracking job. Swansea, what's their chairman even like? Probably not great because he sacked Asa. He's not bad actually. He's not a bad chairman. Norwich is the other one that may be half decent. Ed Balls. Yeah, that's not a bad job either, to be fair. Well, I got the keeper. That's a relief. But he's the same in here. I think Timo Werner's still the one I want. Excellent. Good value for money there. Glad that's over the line. That's a worry off my mind. Inter. Pep's just buying up all Mikey's players he don't want. He played 46 games for Mikey though. I'm surprised he's selling him. He accepted a bid, did he? From Palace Player Exchange. Wonder who they offered. I bet they offered a player and he wanted to get the value up, and he ended up offering the player nothing to get the money up, and then they pulled out. That's probably what I think happened. Yeah, I like Desart, but I think Diawara would be a more solid player long term. And even though this feels like it's got a year left in it, because we're looking at starting a new one from scratch with a bigger database. Because Mikey, I think Ray said Mikey accidentally done a lot of leagues, but minimum database, which isn't great. But it's not the end of the world. Pep saying, and guys, yeah, go on in. What's Pep saying? I bet he's bored out there in Italy. Yeah. Right, so yeah, we agreed Pep can have 8 4-3s and 8 buys. It's pretty generous, to be fair. Oh, look at that. Dolberg at the age of 23. He's played terrible. What's that with him? Let's see what I say. We'll offer 38 million. Not gonna lie, they're taking off some of Man City's best players would be nice. A lot of Mikey's players want to come. Nice. See, Reece Nelson, it's a shame in this one he doesn't develop as high as he does in the next update. His technique doesn't go above 15 in this one. Look at this kid. Werder Bremen. Still haven't heard back from Diawara. I think Timo Werner's still the one we go for. I think he'll be a goal machine up the top. I do like the fact Dolberg is a pure yeah, whatever. I do like the fact men's player of the year. What? UEFA men's player of the year. Whatever. Yeah, I do like the fact that Dolberg is a pure striker. Sorry. But we'll see. Fucking, I just accept mine already. Just trying to remember. I know there's a way when you look at your futures. I think they come. I wonder if that means Werner didn't accept either. I've got so many options. It's kind of nice at the moment, so I haven't got to offer anyone ridiculous money. Even though that is ridiculous money, but when you look at Morton and some of the other wages they're offering, like 300 grand, I don't have to offer that. They want to come to my club, so they'll take fucking less. Who? Yeah, nice. I'd have potentially taken him on a free. Don't think any of my youth scouts have come up with anything yet. I should have been doing this from the start, to be honest, youth scouting. Oh, there is one. Yeah, so I've done 4 youth scouts. Yeah, I should have been doing this every season and just putting in some good youngsters. Silly not to, really, when I wasn't using my freebies. But I was so concentrated on what was needed to be done to win. Yeah, it's a bit narrow-sighted, really, because I could have had quite a few decent youngsters in the reserves. I'm hoping the team, though, they did promote someone who is quite good, a lot of potential. Lake, which is someone we're keeping an eye on for the future. He potentially should take over from Mane. He's not perfect, right foot only. His passing's on the low side, but the rest of his stats are nearly spot on. Low flare, which isn't great, but I think he'll be the one. I don't think we'll purchase someone. I think we'll just promote him in a year or two, because we got him already signed. We don't need the money off Mane to. We don't need the money off the Mane sale to get someone in. we can actually keep Mane longer and maybe even let him just retire in the reserves eventually, you know, which is always nice. Jesus. So look at Vigal, just not interested. Let's delay that. Trent, nice. What's his contract like? Still got. I love the fact that he's really loyal, to be fair. He's still got 4 years left, which is really useful. We've got even a couple of games this year as well, so hopefully we'll try and do the same next year. He's my third choice fullback. Because he's not one-footed, I don't mind using him at left back as well if I have to. By the time this goes through, it probably will be after the first. I'll be surprised more. I shouldn't really say too much, but Morton saying he's looking for a new job. I mean, there's nothing up at the moment. But then maybe he was saying he might get the sack, I don't know. I doubt it though. He's been fairly successful without winning much. I mean, if you let's have a look at his history. So, fifth, second, really unlucky in 2 of those seasons. Okay. Alright, I'll pause this bit, guys. I'll go back to you soon. Yo, how you doing, guys? Joe, back up. What's his contract saying? He's only got a year left. We should have probably tried to get him a new contract, to be honest. He wants silly money now, so he'll be going 1,000 seats, 31 million, really. Mbappe, that's fine. Who's interested now? Same people, that's fine. That 1,000 seats I like takes over 60,000 in the stadium, which is a beautiful, which is always good. So yeah, quickly while we were waiting for the update to be done, I tuned into Ray's feed, and there's no sounds. Oi oi. But I messaged him and he's not saying anything. I wonder if he's sending him a voice clip on his own private messenger. How you doing, buddy? I've just tuned into your Twitch and yeah, I can't hear no sound coming out. I don't know if it's me or you, buddy. I assume it's me, maybe, but all my stuff's on. I better say people say, right. See what Ray's saying. Phone. Oh, he's on the phone. Gotcha. Makes sense. Alright, I'll pause it. I'll be back, guys. Okay, we're back. 42 million, lovely. 30 million out to Cheryl. That's not a bad job, I think. Chairman, patience of 1. Not a bad freebie. What's that? So, whilst we were waiting for the update, I just said hello to the lads on the chat. And Lee Lee said hello, Mark said hello, and Ray told me he was on the phone because it was dead quiet. I'm going to turn that down actually, because if he turns it on in a minute, it'll blast my ears off. And I said he's on the phone, and I said those sex phone lines don't pay for themselves or don't call themselves. What did Mark put? You've reached the Championship Manager helpline. Yeah, I fucking love that. You've reached the Championship Manager helpline. Press 1 for transfers, press 2 for tactics, press 3 to play with Bob on your team without your viewers knowing. It's fucking brilliant. He's a funny fucker, Mark. I like it. Yeah, I put a joke on the group yesterday or day before. It was quite good. It was something like a wife comes home to find her husband dressed up in her clothes, so she uh, kicks him out of the house or tells him to leave. He says, "Fine, I'm going, and I'm taking your clothes with me." Or I think I fucked that right up, but yeah, it was funny. I think I fucked that up. I hate it when I do that. You know, one of those jokes that's funnier when you read it when I think back. Yeah. Fuck it. Mm-mm. Timo Werner signed, even though he's the one that we want. He is the one we want. See that? See what I'm saying? Look, Jesus is now not even interested. I think this guy is actually quite dangerous. Quite a nice player. Asensio. Right, someone sent load of messages. Let's have a look, I guess. If I was looking to get a right back, it would be him. Dele Alli. Nah, I like him on the new update, to be fair. I think they've upgraded him really well on the new update. What's this? Asa, I'm now 2 million in debt. Oh, he's improved his training facilities. He's 2 million in debt. Cool, mate. 2 million, that's nothing. Yeah, that is true. Low, are you really? 2V money came in, only 500k in debt now. Yeah, so Asa's doing alright. He's fine. Lee's put on Ray's chat. I'm just starting a new sim save. Hope I've done right this time. Uh, Starting a new sim. What do you mean? Hope I have it done right this time. Oh, I would get into a chat. The problem is, if you're watching this, Lee, I don't know if you watch this one as well, but it's hard for me to chat, talk, and concentrate on the game at the same time. Like chat on Ray's stream, sorry, is what I mean. When I say chat, I mean type. If you see what I look like when I stream with the lads chat on Facebook Messenger, with the recording, I've got 2 sets of headphones on, so I don't have to type too much. I literally use the voice recorder on my phone that's hooked up to my right ear, and a microphone set for doing the game and chatting to the YouTube on my left ear. Yeah, and I've got Ray stream up on my PC while I'm recording and playing the game with Hamachi, Microsoft Encoder, and all that on my laptop. Yeah. If we wanted to throw Discord and things like that into the equation as well, that'd be another concoction. Right, so it doesn't look like we're going to get Timo Werner. We have already got an agreement with Jesus. We've delayed it, but we have an agreement. It's whether or not we want him. He's got a lot of stats better than Dolberg, but Dolberg's got the most height. We also probably wouldn't have to pay as much for Dolberg. Dolberg is slightly younger and is an out-and-out striker. I don't know, you know. I'm hoping it goes. I think it goes in that order, you know. So the ones that come in first, it'll be Pulisic, then they will go, and then I get him in last, which would be fine. Who waiting on? Waiting on 3 people. Okay. What's going on? All right, cool. Yeah, they're talking, Mikey. Here, or anyone? I'm not hearing anything from Ray's stream. So that's going on with Ray. Okay. So yeah, what's going on with Morton? Apparently there's a trick. Even though he's in his bankruptcy, or he's in massive debt, he you can normally you're bored whenever a bid comes in for them to they will accept nearly every bid of reasonable value, but Mort can actually reject it with a little trick where you go part X, they come back with a player or an offer, and you can cancel it if they offer a part X. Plus we've already got a deal hashed out, agreed and done, which is actually no, Diawara hasn't agreed yet, but still. I'd love to hear back from Dolberg before I have to make a decision on Jesus. Gutted we didn't get Timo Werner over the line in time. Probably shouldn't have been so tight, but that's in my nature. What's going on? What's this going on? Oh, anyone doing that? Trick to stop people purchasing. Yeah. Okay. Lee's looking to do an Italy game. Right, we're waiting on Asa. Yeah, unfortunately for Asa. So we was looking at Morton's. We was looking at Morton earlier. Competition history. So we know he is unlucky in the league. He's won the League Cup twice. Community Shield once. Champions League semi-final twice, and the final once. He's won the FA. Oh, he hasn't won the FA Cup, and he hasn't won the Europa League. So he's only won like a couple of League Cups really in 4 seasons. So he has kind of really struggled. Ray's definitely saying he's coming for us at the top of the league, which I love. Fucking hell. That's just gone way up. Since the that's what you get, mate. You either come or you don't. I don't give a fuck. But we may have to look at alternatives. Desart is no longer interested. That's fine. That may work in our favour. Maybe we just go for Nitcham. Doesn't bother me. Nitcham and Dolberg, I think, would be better. Not better, but good shouts. Dolberg, I think, is a better. Fuck, came back. I think I can get his jumping up to like 14. I love his bravery. I love lots of his stats, work rate included. I'm just not sure about him as a number 9 in this version. He's consistently struggled. I tell you what I do, I'll delay it. And if you don't want to know, then okay, wasn't too bad. 17. He's got some nice stats. Lots of potential. I reckon we go for him. Yeah, let's go for the young Irish lad. He's got loads of room to improve. No, you ain't getting no sign. You come to Liverpool, mate. You'd be fortunate. Okay, hey, Ray's back. So it wasn't a complete blackout. Yeah, Ray's just seen my bids. So yeah, I think we go Dolberg. I really am not 100% sure about Jesus. I don't think we need to worry. It will cost more. Lost his cheek to Inter. Interesting. I like this guy. I think he's a really good holding midfielder. I'm just not sure he's going to be good enough in central midfield, to be honest. 1-2 or 1-2. We've already got two people confirmed, so we just need two more. I think we can definitely still get Dolberg and Nitram, so we'll be fine. Diawara agreed. There you go. It's done. Accepted on 110. Took a 100 grand pay cut. 3 mil signing on fee, but we're probably paying a lot less for a lot of the players we were going for now anyway, so it won't be the end of the world. Let's turn it off. I shouldn't watch Ray because I like watching it back, to be honest. Let's put the bottom back on while we're. Right. It's mad because ever since I started doing Facebook Live, I've been trying to encourage lots of people to do it as well. Mainly out of selfish reasons, so I got something I can watch back rather than. And not enough people have taken up the mantle. Oh, Monaco. It's not the worst job. Tiny stadium though. Right, this should work out okay actually. All of our outs are about to happen. We got a few ins coming. One more big signing, and we're set for the season. Yeah, there's a freebie. I know he's only got jumping to 10, but he's got so much room for improvement. I feel like why not? He may not make it, but we need numbers. I feel like my squad is looking really strong. I gave him 110 grand, really. I think I assumed him to be better than he was going to be, to be honest. Trying to think of what's my wage bill? 1.6 for the squad. We should keep an eye on Morts because Morts was ridiculous. It's gone down. It was 4.1, and I think that'll go down dramatically to under 3 million hopefully this summer. He's got so many players he can get shot of, but it's whatever he wants to. I mean, obviously we're getting DOR. That'll save him 200 odd grand a week. It's not going to cost us much more on wages because we are getting rid of people like Coutinho. Saying that we're getting Pulisic as well, Piaka and some of the others that we're selling on massive wages. But yeah, so ours will go up a bit, but we have got a lot of people on very reasonable wages, so which we're very fortunate with. And they'll have to go up. I mean, you can't completely continue being successful in every area. And look at this, already at 8.25 million. The guy is going to be unbelievably hard to stop. Mikey probably is the favourite for the league. He won't like me saying it, but honestly, look at some of these players he gets. I swear this guy's at Monaco in a new update. Alright, okay. Morecambe signed this kid. Nice signing, really nice. Positioning is really poor, but of 11, but still on a free. Chelsea got Inaki Williams. Not a big fan of him in this version, but still on a free. Not bad. It's not the fastest. It probably is a centre half, but his determination is low, bravery is on the low side, aggression's on the low side, and strength is on the low side. So I'd probably more want to play him at fullback, but he's not that rapid, but still good on a free. Rog, very nice signing, and he's not one-footed in this. This is a great signing, especially for race formation. I should look at that. Sorry. Another defender, pace, height. Not bad. Low position again, low work rate, but not bad. Saar on a free is a good signing. Dennis Johnson, obviously he's a player I like to sign normally, but normally like I only get him when he's 2-footed. In this one he's 1-footed, so I didn't want to bother. Even on a free I wouldn't want to bother. Spurs got a new keeper. I assume they're going to sell someone. Defender on a free, not bad. So yeah. Danny Ward gone, yeah. Jay Rodriguez, lovely. Otavio, that's a lovely signing for Asa. Oh, it's not what I thought. I thought it was the Porto winger. Van Dijk. Angel Gomez, Middlesbrough. Very nice player. Man United appoint Leslie as a player coach. Yeah, okay. Piaka gone, lovely. Yeah, this is something we should look at. Ray signed this young lad who was, I think it was pointed out to me in one of the games, but he's a cracking player. The only reason I never looked is because he's 1-footed. His balance was only 11, which wouldn't have shown up, but guaranteed this guy is going to bang. Ray's holding a lot of hopes on him. He's got everything, really. So we'll see how Ray gets on. This is why Ray's really looking forward to this season. Delafeu, yeah. Paredes, okay. Bruma, really, that's an interesting one. Love to see how he develops. Britta Sombalonga, okay. Yeah, well done, mate. He was a great player for us. Done a real job at both right and left back. 2.4 million early doors, and we sold him for 4 times as much nearly later on in the game. Loris gone to Southampton. Another player that done really well for us. Really consistent, just not top draw. He wanted a contract. He was unhappy, so we took the money while we could and we ran. Ray's got Toulon in. One of the best fullbacks in the game, 30 mil. Another reason why Ray's really looking forward to this season. Cliver to Middlesbrough, really. I like him in the new update. He's not one-footed, and he's slightly better than this. But really great signing for Borough. Fuck me, Borough wants to watch this season. Jadon Sancho, okay. Technique of 13, 1-footed, but he's developed lovely. Who? Southampton. Never heard of him, but what a player he looks. Needs more off the ball, but he's 2-footed. He's fast, he's good in the air, long shots, technique. Determination is a bit low. Very nice. Another great signing from Borough. What the fuck? Borough going for it. They're going to be ones to watch. Yeah, Pep got Leonard on a free. Or Leonard, whatever you want to call him. Right, Coutinho gone. There you go. People weren't going to like that. I couldn't give a shit. Then we signed Pulisic. Everyone happy? Yep. Martial gone to Arsenal from Man United. Wow. Chan. We get money off that. 5 million for Chan. So what did we sell him for? 20. So we got 25 million in the end, roughly, for Chan. Or 26, but yeah. Freebie. Nice. Don't care. Okay. Right, let's just double check. This is so it looked like we sold all our players for the other ones came in, which is lovely. Just how I would want it to be done. Vieto. Hold up. We only just sold him. That's how shit he is. Sold him for 46 million, which was amazing. I was gutted that when it went, but I was delighted we got that. Okay, I suppose we should check that. 29-year-old squad filler. Paul Dean for Morecambe. Should look at that a bit more closely, but positioning's better than some of the others. He's lacking some stats, but he's 20. He's not bad. Dahoud. Ah, that would have been a lovely signing for us. 21 mil. Shit. Loftus-Cheek. Yeah, he's got some nice stats. He's got some poor stats. For a holding midfielder, I mean, he's quite slow, which is also is really bad, and his marking's quite poor. But he's got good positioning. He's got He's got good height. He's a good signing. I think he's a good signing. Right, we've got Diawara. Hopefully that helps more out a little bit. Not that I'm doing it for that reason, but you know, we wanted him as well. O'Sullivan, yeah. Yeah, no one's got any injuries. Hold up. Just double check that is everyone. Squad seems fairly happy. So, did we check Pulisic? What wages did we get him on? 120. Yeah, that's reasonable. So, just a striker to get in. What's our money situation? Nearly 200 million to spend. Obviously, some of that will be gone over 12 months, but we got tons of money. So, we've got no worries there. We got one more signing, and we want it to be Dolberg. So that's fine. He's happy. That's fine. I just need Pep to take my players off his shortlist. Training. Nah, everyone's fine. So who is it? Is it Diawara? No. Juventus? No, so it's just Rakovic. Jeffrey's just saying the same to the other lads. Right. Let's take off interested and remove all theirs. It's fair, isn't it? That's it. They're the only ones from the opposition. Timo Werner's no longer interested. Let's take off. Let's take off Vigal. I'm not going to fuck about because these players aren't interested, and by the time they will be, I'd have already signed the players who are their age. So my midfield's at a really good age. I can clear off a lot of this. Oliver Nitcham's a really nice player. He'd be someone I'd look to get if I left Liverpool. Right. So yeah, we're taking a little bit of chance of Fabinho, but I don't think it's much of a risk. He's got all the stats. He can play at right back. I know they're 15s for right and 15s for defence. That's why we've got him on the training to make him more than 15, so he's more comfortable. He's been here a year. Not Burke, sorry, Barco is similar. He's got like 15 for a midfield or even lower. I think he's actually got 20 for an attacker midfield role and even less for like a midfield role. I think it's on a 0. I think it's random. So we're going to train him up as a midfielder rather than just an attacker midfielder, and that will hopefully help him get better performances. I don't want to keep buying and selling. I've made some mistakes already. If you look back in the history of my signings, back to the beginning, which seems like ages ago, but it probably isn't. Like Orban and Benkovic, I signed before I realised what I kind of needed. I've still got Benkovic; he's a good young player. Got 4 years left in him, and I think he'll come in at some point, and I'll sell Varane. And Orban I signed before I realised how important pace was at the back, but he still did a job for me. I ended up taking a hit on him, to be honest, just to get rid of him. He was a miserable bastard. Target was a miserable bastard. Woods I took a chance on, who looked really good in this version. And if I was at Norwich, he definitely would be in my team. So hardly really anyone. The only one I'd say was Vieto. We signed for big money, and then I realised, again, learnt in this game how average he is as a striker. Piaka, I wasn't looking to sell him until that really good bid came in. I'd have been happy using him as a squad player. Everyone else is pretty much still here. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. I think I've signed 2 players off of rivals. Diawara and Fabinho. Oh no, 3 and Barco. And that's it really. Dolberg's my last signing of this summer. Well, actually, unless there's some more decent youngsters. I'll do 12. Still quite low, I know, but you never know. I don't want to be too strict. That O'Sullivan's worth $1 million, is he? Right. Okay, it's no one. Oh, actually, yeah, technically 17. Height, determination, technique. He's lacking a lot of other stuff though. Could get him in and take a chance, but I just don't see the need. I'd like there to be a. Well, now I know that my squad size is going to be fine. No one else is going to be leaving, and even Shamel George is going to have to be a solid. I think he'd do a decent enough job at third choice keeper. What's going on? Done. Asa, you got 2 or 1 or 2 on mine. Your list, sort it, mate. Yeah, sort it out, mate. Yeah, so Asa needs to have a bit of a clear out. Pep still hasn't done that one. So, stats-wise, wage bill has hardly crept up, 1.7. That will creep up though. I'll be honest, if I can keep it anywhere around 2 million, under 2 million, around 2 million, it's still really good. So I'm delighted at this point. I mean, don't get me wrong, Dolberg's probably going to want 100 grand or so. But I feel like our squad's happy. It's going to be fairly settled. And hopefully it'll be promising going forward. I am praying for a season a little less harsh to me than last season with all the red cards and stuff. I'm really praying for a nicer season. Caracol's stats have really kicked on. His pace needs to creep back up. His stamina went down 1, his pace gone down 1, but the other stats are increasing, which is nice. And pace is quite important. So while we're in, let's do some contracts. Waiting around Onana. we could get we could get Jesus, and there's nothing anyone could do. I really want Dolberg though. Just turned 24. Dolberg. Dolberg's cheaper. He's more like the player I want, and I don't really want to take second choice. I know it's a shock, but we'll delay. They'll cancel that. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I don't really care. If I did, I would have got him. Leroy Sané. Oh, yeah, he'd be an amazing signing. Okay. There's a few players I'd love to sign. Obviously, I've got a restriction, so I've got to prioritise. Alisson, that's a nice signing. I've never had him in this game. He may be terrible, but I think that's a nice signing. Good. Not too old, not too young, I guess. We'd prefer younger, but there isn't too many. And I think for what he wants, he probably already speaks Italian, right? Yeah, basic Italian, so that's not bad. Kieran Tierney. I sometimes go for him, but I want to see him develop a lot more than he has done in this version, in this actual game. This I would not bother with, but he may be desperate, so. John Stones. Jumping a 13. Nah. Again, I don't know how much he can afford to buy and sell, because one, he's got a restriction, and two, even someone like John Stones with jumping a 13 may do a decent enough job for a year or so. Look at some of this. We should look at his wage bill. I bet he's. Look at that. His wage bill is only 200,000, less than mine. History. They won the league first year. And got worse since. So third is the best they've done after that. Inter are my favourite Italian club, and for no reason other than when I was a kid, my football club played in their colours, and I loved the kit we had. That was it. That's the only basis of my fondness for Inter Milan. Let's try that again. Right, let's compare some of these new players. You with Moranchuk, very similar type players. I don't even think Moranchuk's got him beat on a few stats, but hasn't got him beat on some other stats, you know what I mean? They rate Pulisic as a much better. Oh, attacking midfielder, no. They're not. Pulisic and Moranchuk are exactly the same. Pulisic is a better striker, but that's fine. I'm not playing him up front. Oh, fuck's sake. Who else did I sign? Diawara. We know about Diawara. He's going to have to earn his place, same as Pulisic, and same as Ratkovic. Oh, I'm really looking forward to this season. What's the time? 20 past 9. We've probably got another hour, which is a decent session. I think this will be the only time we get to play this game this week. I think we arranged, potentially it could be this game, but at the moment it's only our 4-man game will be this Sunday. Today's Thursday. Ah, they both play for Guinea, really. Keita and Diawara in centre mid. That's pretty good midfield, to be fair, and they still lost. The other good side of getting Diawara from Mort, he already learnt English, so he's already settled to an extent. Same with Pulisic from Man City. I just realised that's like the third. Wow. I thought you'd agree to sell him. Yeah, rate him as a good player in real life. Yeah, cheers, Pep. Done. See what the chat's saying, I guess. What's this? Morton's fixtures. Away to Mikey, home at Man United, away to me. Haven't even looked at mine, I'll look in a second. Ouch. I saw. Oh, first mark. They're off my short list. Yeah, cool. Alright, let's have a look at our fixtures. So Spurs, away at Man U, away at Stoke, home Morton. A lot of away games early. Playing everyone at home first. That's not always good because then we get stuck with them away second half of the season. I'd rather. We'll see. We'll see. Fuck it. Who cares? I wonder who did Man United bring in? They brought in Ancelotti, who likes to play a 4-5-1. Okay, that's going to be interesting. Be right back, guys. Someone at the door. So, Morton's. No, I was just waiting on Jeffrey. Okay. It's always Mikey or Ray normally. Shit, we was offering contracts, weren't we? Don't mind giving him a sign-on fee. Like I said, I've got tons of money. I don't mind giving him a fairly big sign-on fee and some nice bonuses. But I want to keep the basic wage down as much as I possibly can. And car stop. Let's see what I say. I know there's 3 years left on their contracts, but they played 2 years. They're on relatively small money for their ability, so I feel like I just want to reward them really. That's going to add about 200k onto my wage bill as well, plus whatever I have to pay for Dolberg. Thankfully, he's still interested, which you imagine he would be. Fucking hell. Uh, so yeah, I think it'll take us up to around 2 million, which I think is really reasonable for a club that's got the amount of world class players we have. Oh fuck, I didn't want to do that. Right, so Man City's is at 2.2, so that gives you an idea. That's pretty good. 2.5 for Man United, and they've sold a few top players. Morton's, he's got it down to 3.5, so he's getting there. And Mikey's is 2.5. Ray's is 1.8. Ray's actually got a bigger squad wage bill than I have already. So there you go. Don't get me wrong, mine will go above that. Micah's will go down actually. He'll sell Morata, but Hudson-Odoi. Honestly, I'd swap Icardi for Hudson-Odoi, and that's not even a joke. This guy for the next 10 years or more will absolutely destroy every game he's in. It's going to be totally unfair. I'm glad they nerfed him in the update because he was too good. I know that every time my brother played, he just paid anything for the guy just to get him in. Not only is he English, obviously, so it settles it really pretty well at an English club. He's just perfect. He's the perfect striker. Doria, I already got him, did he? He was talking about whether in the chat earlier, he was talking about whether I would ever sign someone with strength of 12 for a centre half, and I said, well, at the age of the game we're in, I said you're not going to find the perfect centre halves anymore. There's always going to be something, and strength's not ideal being that low, but if he's got everything else, which he has, he's worth going for. And yeah, I think he's done really good business with that one. Yeah, everyone's saying they could play to 11. That'd be amazing. Yeah, so if everyone played to 11, then we've got another hour and a half. That'd be awesome. Yeah. So yeah, okay, value. Moranchuk's one of my most expensive players. It's interesting. Let's hope Onana signs. He is an important first, but I like to play my keepers off against each other, to be honest. I know we could probably offer Marisic and Anderson a bigger contract, but I'll do it at the end of this year, I think. I'm not happy that his stats have dropped. Come on, who are we waiting on? Not Ray, well, but Mikey, Pep, more. How are we making money? Okay, yeah, that'll go down, obviously. So, we're probably about to spend another 50 million. Well, it's not bad. It's not bad. We'd have paid for 34, sold 34, and we would have spent probably about 150 million over 4 or 5 years. That's not bad, is it? I don't think it's bad at all, considering the amount of money we make each year. Mikey is actually breaking even at this point, so I don't know how he's not rich. At the end of last year, he was okay or secure, and he's actually nearly breaking even, which is incredible. Morton, I think this is going to be. See, he's actually the problem with Mikey and Mort. I think they're spending less money net than me, but you've seen the amount of players they're bringing in and out, and also so there's a lot of signing on fees included in that, and also the wages they're offering I think are quite high. Oh, let's go to Ray. We know Ray spent the most. He spent over 400 million net. So yeah, that's loads. Um, obviously, Asses is going to be different. Pep's stats. Yeah, he spent nearly 200 million. He's brought in quite a lot as well. Like I say, mine are 34, 34. Most of the others brought in 50 to 60. So a lot of them will be frees. Obviously, we can all only sign a certain amount. What's going on? What are they saying? Okay. So yeah, looks like we're just waiting on. Oh, it is Mikey and Ray now again. Alright. But finances are looking really, really strong. The club's developed. The squad's average age, obviously, it's not going to be as young as it was but average age of my squad is it's 24 roughly, and that's squad. Mikey's is uh, his squad is just over 24, but first team. Why is it? Oh right, okay. So his is nearly 25 for first team, and mine's I don't have anything for my first team. Okay, I don't have them in. All right, so let's move on then. So I can't be asked to put all my players in and check. Ray's is squad is 25.414, and Morton's, wow, average age of 28.88 for the squad. That's just saying half 10 would be ideal. That sucks, but you can understand it. Why don't these guys just fuck off? I'm hoping his stats jump back up to where they should be. Mikey's got good money in there. Sam Larson for in there. Yeah, he's a miserable fucker on this version, I think, but he's a really useful winger. Sergio Ramos on a free. Do you know what? For a year or so, that would be a cracking signing. I think he wants important first, the miserable little twat. Yeah. Go on. I've got no problem with important first. You are my important first. Ooh. Jumping. Aggression's low. He's 19. He's got loads of poor stats. It's a shame. Even Radkovic came from Villa, so he speaks English. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get games in, guys. So with an hour to go, but we're certainly going to set ourselves up well for the next session. Yeah, Nana's getting a big old pay rise. He doesn't even want much more. That's crazy. I bet Anderson does. Yeah, not too much. Come on, we're waiting on Pep. Okay. Mikey, you're like Chelsea in real life. Yeah, to be fair, out of all the people that suit their club, you'd have to say Mikey. The amount of buying and selling and all that money, like, it's just fucking hilarious. Who's he signed? Has he even paid for anyone? I think got, he hasn't paid money for anyone. Everyone he's brought in has been on a free. I think he's on a money making scheme. Yeah. So he's rich again at least. Abramovich patience of 4. Yeah, but Mikey done well last year. Couldn't keep the title because he pretty sure he just focused mainly on the. Oh, this is getting on my tits. I think he focused on the Champions League a lot. I'm gonna go for both quite hard this year. What's this? Such good players up for loan. Could make a team out of them that would hold their own in the Prem. Oh, right, I see what you're saying about Mikey now. It's not about the signings in and out. It's about the loanees. He's saying the loanees he's got. good enough to be a decent Prem side. Yeah, watch this. Let's send something to Mikey. Oh, I misspelled Adoy. If that's how you spell it. I got all this money. I just gonna bid for whoever. Whoa, 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 whoa. Have you just guys just seen who's turned up on my shortlist? Oh my God. Here we go. Why did I do that? If I get Mbappe, guys, fucking hell. Nah, it won't work that way. Shit. I'm just gonna go in big for Mbappe. I'm gonna go like 78 million. If I get Mbappe, it's just game over for so many of these guys. Hudson Odoi is quality, but look at Mbappe. He's perfect. Wasn't interested, and now he is. Oh my God. I'm sure Mikey's about to come back with a retort to my offer. Mbappe's the perfect guy to take over from Icardi. It's going to cost me an extra 20 million from Dolberg, but he's much better than Dolberg. I mean, not much better. Dolberg will be class, but Mbappe is just top draw. Right, Ray's going to do a save. But oh, defo worth a pot shot. Yeah, I mean, I'm saying Mbappe's good, yeah? What is up with this guy? Right, let's work it up a little bit then, for fuck's sake. Obviously got to hump about something. Just won the Prem, won the World Club Championship, won the FA Cup, offering him good money. He has earned it. Like, if all the others have earned it, he's earned it. Had a really good year. 17 goals conceded. Was really solid for me. Really consistent, and he is at a good age. So this contract's the big one to keep him here for a decent length of time. And we got Rajkovic as a really nice, solid, competition. Right, okay. If I can get that Mbappe, the competition up front would be so unbelievable. Like, I've still got the two young kids in the reserves. I mean, Solanke will probably be looking to leave at some point, if I'm honest. But he's happy as a backup. Ranchuk signed. Yeah. Yeah, nothing much more with the kids, but that's fine. Come on, Mbappe. Come on. Let's hope PSG just accepts so we can get it done quick. I'm surprised he's valued that lowly, to be fair. He only played 20. Oh, he didn't play a lot last year. That's unusual. History, how did they do in the league? Or they not got there? Oh, okay, you don't see how they do in the league. Fine. I think Aubameyang is the first choice. I reckon we can get this done, and we can nick one of the best young strikers in the game. So let's see what Moranchuk's saying. Now we got him signed up. Hope he's a happy chappy. 95k, nothing ridiculous. Doesn't say anything really, he's just happy. Who else signed recently? It was... Oh no, it's Cars that we've offered, he hasn't signed yet. And Onana. So yeah. Oh, that's going to be so... I can't believe it. I'm gutted he's not just classed as a striker, but I know he does play off the left in real life, so... And even off the right at times, but... If we go to player search... And then compare him to... who's another shit striker? That is actually a striker. Let's do Mikey's lad, who's really good. Mbappe's just a better striker all over. It's interesting. What's this? Yeah, I thought it was two windows in one, but I couldn't remember. So when Ray said that, I just went with it. But I think it is 8 frees, 8 transfers. So it's like you get two windows in one go, and then after this you follow the rules like the rest of us do. So I think it is 8 and 8 for being a month. That's fine. Stamina's up, so his pace is up. Come on, lads. Fuck me. It's horrible when I'm waiting for such a big deal to come through. I get really impatient. If I get Mbappe after not getting Timo Werner, I'll be like, I will be offering him important first because that's exactly what it will be, even if he has to take time to get in the team. But I'll be offering him big money for Mbappe. He's the future of the club, really. Mike is going to have Hudson Odoi, I'll have Mbappe, and there's only 2 years difference. Because I'm telling you now, there's no other player as good as Hudson Odoi at what he's going to do, and Mbappe's up there with him. So yeah, we need to be able to compete for the long term. Icardi's got a few good years left in him. Oh, my phone's dying. Great. Icardi's quality, don't get me wrong, he's up there as good, if not better, for big games anyway. But Hudson Odoi he's the future, and if I get Mbappe, I've got my own future. Right, I've had to put my phone on charge, which means I can't do voice recording. And what I find when I do voice recording with my phone on charge, you get this like distortion in the background from the phone charge. Surprised these guys still want. Oh, they're all slowly going away. Please, I got that one done. Just saved me having to fuck about. Karsdorp signed and Onana signed. Lovely. Yeah, miserable cunt didn't say anything. Fine. Pleased to have signed. Good. Yeah, he deserves it. He's my main right back. Completed youth search. Yeah, we know that kid Clayton get loads of technique, but it's not something we need right now. What's going on? The lads are chatting. Mikey's saying I've not made a single fucking purchase. Morton's like me neither, but he can't spend. What's your status, Mort? Just need one more and I'm set for Ray. Really? Surprised at that. I thought Ray had done loads. Oh no, 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 no. A lot of his were frees, weren't they? So yeah, he's only signed 3 players. Dory, I really like some of Ray's signings. Really nice players. The free monetary ones, even the freebie here and Saar, he's signed really well, really well. Like he can keep moaning like sometimes about trying to catch us up, but he's got a world class team. I rate his team up there with Mikey's and Mort's and mine. Do you know what I mean? There's not a weakness. If there was, it may be a younger, better keeper maybe than these two. But statistically, Sells is fantastic. Statistically, Sells is better than Onana. Like if you look at his like attributes, it's just a mentality thing. I think Forster's class is just a bit old, but he's got 2 good keepers. Is what you need. His midfield is phenomenal. His defence is phenomenal now. His front line is now phenomenal. Ray should, and I told him to be kind of careful not to sign too many and rush them in because Ray could and probably should be fighting for the title. I mean, he's got one more signing. He's got Van der Beek. I would suggest, I mean, he's got this guy on a free who would do a really good job at holding midfield, to be fair. And he's got a few other lads that can cover. I don't think he needs anything else. Now he's got Sarin to do a really good job at left back and Beste to be back up, I would suggest. Right back, he's got one. He probably needs another right back, actually, looking at it. He's only got Tojon and then Yedlin. Right backs, he's really struggling. Zuma, but Zuma's a centre half. I wouldn't want to use him as right back. Low technique, low pace, but he's big. His acceleration is really good, which is nice. Anticipation is fantastic. So he can cover right back, but you only really want, like for me, I think, because of his anticipation, acceleration, all round game, I'd be looking to play him centre half with De Ligt and use Schurz and Doria back up. I probably would sell Zagadou. Zagadou's a nice defender, but it don't look like he's going to get a game. So bring some money in. That's probably what I'd do, and then buy another right back to compete. It's hard to find good fullbacks, which is why I want to stick with Fabinho for another couple of years and try and just get him to do a job cover as Karsdorp. It's like Dalbert, he's lacking a little bit of positioning, but he's got a lovely all-round game to fight with Caracol. Now Caracol's happy finally. I can't believe it. It took it to Caracol 3 seasons to get settled in. That's just crazy. What's going on? I think Mort's showing his finances. No, Asa is. Morton's only wow. He's only 14 million in debt. He's got out of 100 odd million of debt. That's awesome. That's awesome. I hope he can keep going that way. He needs to be a lot smarter with his transfers, to be fair. Ass is losing money every month. Prem would have gotten you 42 mil TV money. Yeah, see, Jeffrey's saying that now, but he was saying, like last game, I don't know if he was just saying it to be nice, but he was saying it before the playoff final with Asa about don't worry too much about winning it or not, because you may need another year in the lower leagues to make to get your better team together to fight better. But I was like, there's no way. No matter what I do, I want to get to the Prem as quickly as possible to get that money in, get the stadium developed, and then even from just surviving in the Prem, the pool of players you get is so much better. The amount of money you'll have is so much better. And even if you're struggling like fuck, all you got to do is look to stay up. And we're all good enough should be good enough to actually just survive quite comfortably, even with an average squad. So if we bring in Mbappe, our business this summer's been he's the oldest one at 25 keeper, and then Diarra 23, Pulisic 22, and hopefully Mbappe at 22 also. He's turned 20 now. He's learned English, which is nice. I mean, I got high hopes for this kid too. I mean, if he keeps developing well, I'll give him. He'll still get some games. And when Icardi goes in a couple of years, he could be someone I just call straight up to be back up to Mbappe or Dolberg, whoever it is I do manage to get. Well, time's ticking away, so we want to get this done pretty quick. Let's double check he's still interested. Yeah, cool. Real Madrid have bid 57 million for that. It is his best defender from what I can tell, and he's at a good age. I mean, if I was Morton, there's no way I'd be selling him. But perhaps Morton's thinking more like Laporta's pretty average. Boateng's 32. He's got a lot of old players. He's in real trouble, really. Even his keepers are 30 plus. It's hard because he needs to get out of debt, and he also needs to be able to be very careful who he buys and sells, because he can't just replace everyone who's old or anyone like and everyone that's on silly money. He has to pick 4 or 5 and then try and replace them with younger players on less money. You can do 4 and then a free or a couple of frees, but you're not going to find that many good free transfers, and you don't really want to weaken your team that much, especially not your first 11 for sure. So it'll be a process with Morton. I would not be selling the future of his team though. Titi, 27, and School, whatever his name is, Schul, are the future. Like them two together, that's a really solid pairing. Sell off the rest of the shit. Sell off the rest. Look, 120 grand for him. PK's 34, 85k. Boateng sell. Keep if you have to. The Porter's on silly money. I'd sell him. He's slow. He's short. Vertonghen's still there on 90 grand. Fucking hell, more. Socrates. I mean, even he at 33, he's got better stats than some of the others. 120k. Oh, he's got Oliveira there as well. I'll see on 25. That's much better. And he's got a solid all-round game. Good backup to your main two. So yeah, get rid of all the others more. Don't sell your best defender. That's just my opinion. Eric Dyer, he's 27, 85. Keep Dyer as your fourth choice. Backups Oliveira, Dyer, and Titi. Sure, first choice. Sell all the others. Make Zoit your first choice. Sell Lloris if you can, and get a younger keeper bedded in. I mean, so the lads talking about they're watching because obviously I'm not live. This is going to be recorded for the YouTube, as you guys know. But they're talking about they're watching Ray's stream. Oh, for fuck's sake, I've got my cables all tangled up. And obviously on Twitch you can subscribe and pay to be a subscriber. You can watch for free and follow for free, but if you want to subscribe, you can pay. And Ray's like, yeah, everyone don't forget to subscribe. Alright, where's that from? Celtic, really? Alright, there's another picture. What we going on? Mikey sent a photo. What the fuck? Hey, he's got it sorted as well. He's got his laptop playing the game, and it's a really dark picture, but it looks like his PC in the background, or he's got the telly in the background with the game on it. Final, they bid 72 million. To be fair, I still wouldn't sell him. Do you know what? I still wouldn't sell him because there's such a lack of quality out there, but it would absolutely set him up for the future. He just had to rebuild. But look, Lamar, he's hardly used him. 140k a week worth good money. If you're not going to use him, just sell him. Still haven't had a reply on both my offers for the strikers. It's getting on my tits a little bit, to be honest. But they're still interested, which is... Hold up. Yeah, still both interested. I'm happy with either. I much prefer Mbappe because he's just got a slightly better all-round game. But I'd be happy to get Dolberg as well. It'd do damage, and I trust him to score. I just think Mbappe's not only perfect for what I want, it's a statement in it. Watch the morale of everyone else drop when I take Mbappe. If you're listening, lads, you know it's true. Morse, yeah, more will be 2 seconds. Okay. So yeah, but yeah, I think the problem what Morton's got now is selling off a lot of his best assets. Who's he sold now? So he's bought in some frees, outs. Diawara, he's sold a few players. I don't think really matter. I thought Proper was really effective for him. Marcus Edwards, Son, he got really good money for Son. Hummels, he done alright. But Proper was one of his regulars, I think. No, first season he was. Well, he made good money on him, to be fair. But he always scored. Like if you look, he always seemed to score second season more. Maybe that's after he changed his formation. I don't know. But he made good money. 29. That's what you got to do, especially when you're struggling for funds. You just got to fucking sell them off when they get close to that 30 mark. Make a load of money and get their young replacement. Look, it's weird because normally at this point in the game, like for me, I normally have so much money I don't know what to do with it. So it's weird to see how they've got into that kind of trouble. Yeah, this kid we're going to make a bid for, I think, in the next window. He's going to go on loan for the year, so maybe we'll have to wait to the end of the season. Because I think he's got lovely handling. He's 19. I don't know, he's just got some nice stats that I like, so why not? And we need a third, fourth choice keeper. Or fourth choice, maybe, I don't know. So far we've spent 87. We brought in 80 just this summer. But, you know, we're about to absolutely smash it with a striker. So that's how it's almost like I've only signing one player, but it's a big player, which is what you want to get to at some point. It's just literally having to make one sign in a one big sign in the summer. Bobby Firmino. Right, do we get money for that? Yep, lovely. Yeah, we lost a little bit of money because we offered contracts, which is fair enough. He is selling Lamar. 21 million to Man City, very nice. How much did you pay for him? No, that's the thing. You want to get your money back, I'm sure. Paid nearly 35. Yeah, it's crazy. Thing is, though, Mort plays 3-1-4-1-1. I think Lamar would do a really good job on centre mid, maybe, or attack mid, or mainly the left. He plays Neymar off the left, I think. Let's have a look. Yeah. So Lamar, I think, would have done a good job in these two roles. I may have played Neymar slightly higher up. Wanyama, even. He's 30 though, he's still got some years. He's been brilliant for more, to be fair. Plie. He's done a solid job. Nice. Come on, get back to me with the bids. What's Marisic saying? Stats still haven't kicked back up. He will start the season though. I'll show a bit of loyalty. He's going to be back up to Taliso. And then we'll work DOR in as the season goes on. Bit the same with Pulisic. We'll start Moranchuk. If Moranchuk's doing it, we've got no rush to bring Pulisic in. But we will be trying to bring Pulisic in. I just feel like his pedigree will be slightly better than Moranchuk. Very similar players. Both attack midfield forwards. Both got pace. Both got some height. Yeah, I like both Pulisic long shots. Both got some decent level of long shots. Both got some work rate. Both got technique. Yeah, so really strong in that area now, and just need that fucking striker. Please get back to me quick. This is not good for my health. And we've got 25 minutes left. I'd love to get it tied up before we finish this session. Alright, first there was someone on the door, now he needs to go to the toilet. Bad pizza. Yeah, so it's Morton that said be right back to the toilet, and then and earlier on he had to go to the front door. So Ray's deducted that he may have got a pizza from the door and had to rush to the toilet. So he's deducted it may be a bad pizza, which is quite funny. Deduced. Okay. I wouldn't say I've done things perfectly in this game, but I'm fairly pleased with how it's gone. There are certain players I wouldn't sign again, obviously, and certain players I would, but it's the same with any game. I think you just kind of regret some signings. I wouldn't sign Orban, I wouldn't sign Target, I wouldn't sign Benkovic, I wouldn't sign Sionku really. I wouldn't sign probably Fabinho. Anana's done well, but I wouldn't sign him again really. I would like to get someone in earlier who's slightly better. Who else wouldn't I sign? I don't know. I think that may be it. Obviously, when we play the new update, a lot of these players aren't the same. Ingles isn't as good. Um, I can't get a Cardi straight on in the other game. Um, Diop's always random with his bravery, but he's got really good bravery in this one. Yeah, there you go. Come on, lads, let's crack on. Waiting on Ray again. Yeah. Obviously, we don't start with Coutinho in the new one, but we do start with Van Dijk and a fairly decent Mo Salah. But I'm always torn in that one as where to play Mo. His top draw is just short, so I like to use him on the wings. But he's not built as a winger in in the next one. He can play right, but it's not. He's not amazing at it. I may try a save game where I try and force training into Mo and make him a left winger, a left midfielder, not even a left winger, just a left midfielder. Wow, he was brilliant, man. It's a really good signing. I like that signing. 3.3 million is great value for money. He's 28, yeah, sure, but determination low. It's not great, but he's got height, he's got pace, he's got work rate, technique, balance is phenomenal. Stamina's shit, so he needs work, but there's loads there for 3.3 million. That's fantastic. There you go. Still would rather get Alright, Chelsea have signed someone. A really young left back with no bravery or height. He's got some lovely stats as well though, before I just slag it off completely. Work rate, determination, pace, a fantastic techniques, fantastic balance, aggression. He's got some lovely stats, but it's just that bravery and height are poor. He's a very attacking fullback, maybe. Maybe that suits Mikey really down to the ground. Oh my god, lads. Oh my god. Marquee signing. Let's try and just get that down below 7. Bonuses. He wants reasonable, like for a player of his ability. I could try and be tight, but I'm not going to. That's already tight enough, I think. If I get Mbappe, lads, he's only going to cost like 10 mil more than Dolberg. I'm glad I went big rather than fucking about. I think that's a fair price. Barcelona signed Henriks. That better not have fucked up my bid. He's not interested anymore. This is what I'm talking about. This is fucking bollocks. Newcastle got a really nice. Ah, he got a new right back. Excellent. This better not have fucked up my offer. You'd have thought them selling someone would have fucked it up. Would have fucked them up, not me. Look, this is fucking ridiculous. Unbelievable. That sale to Barca of their right back, and now he's not really interested. Oh, this fucking game. That's just ridiculous. That's just ridiculous. It took fucking ages. It took me, was it a week and a half to come back with me just to accept a bid. And then at the same time, they fucking sell the fullback and fuck over my offer. I know I'm still probably going to get Dolberg, but I really want to get Mbappe. So annoyed at that. And for anyone thinking, oh, why didn't you just offer him what he wanted in the first place? It's not the point. He was interested. It wasn't what I offered that changed anything. It was the fact that it was just the fact that obviously PSG sold someone for a lot of money, and for some reason that makes him not interested in coming to me anymore, which doesn't make sense because you'd have thought it had the opposite effect. They're sort of a bit of a selling club and it looks negatively or something like that. But no, a lot of time when you've got a lot of money, players are interested in coming. It's weird. And I've been bitten beyond my fucking ear as well now. Mbappe ain't coming. This is fucked up. I can't offer any more than that either. Oh well, that's that done. Looks like Dolberg it is. That's really annoying. If he's interested in going to Morton, I'd be fuming. What? CM's crashed. I did save a day ago. Okay. Alright, hold up, lads. Hopefully it's game's back up. So apparently he saved a day ago, so it won't affect anything. Yeah, Mbappe still don't want to fucking come. If Barcelona want Carrick, they can go fuck themselves. You may have realised from watching my streams, I really am not a fan of Real Madrid Barcelona. I think they're piss-taking bastards, to be honest. The fact I've said it before, the fact they take a lot of the money out of the Spanish game for themselves and leave the rest with scraps, I think is absolutely embarrassing. And then they have the audacity to try and lord it up and act like they're the be-all and end-all when they're just literally taking all the TV money. We're still waiting on Morton. Okay. Why? Yeah, we're the greatest. Well, yeah, it's easy to be the greatest in your league when take all the money. So yeah, be there soon. Okay, more. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of them. Like when Atletico do what they do to them, I'm like, and I don't even like the way Atletico play at all. I think it's boring. I think they've got great players that make it efficient. A bit like when Mourinho does it with his players. It's not attractive attacking football. It's just efficient. But at least that they do it. They didn't do it with a sugar daddy owner or raking in the TV money and leaving everyone else fucked. Even though I'm sure they do get a better TV deal these days, but it's still like I know owners in England have been trying to get that done for the top bigger sides, and Liverpool owners have tried it as well, and I'm not happy about that because I think part of the reason it's competitive and people love this our league and what tune in to watch it so much is because it's so competitive, not because we give all the money to the bigger teams, all the TV money goes straight to the top sides. Even though I know a lot of people tune in to watch them more than the smaller sides, but if there was no competition, we'd end up like Spain, and we don't want that. So yeah, that's I've said it before. That's just how I feel. Right, so it looks like we're getting Dolberg, which is no problem. It's not a problem. He's a quality striker. He's a proper like an out-and-out striker. He's got a good all-round game, and he'll do a great job for us for quite a while. A lot of good stats. I really wanted Mbappe though, and I'm absolutely gutted about that bollocks. Andre Silva's still pretty good, but I think Dolberg's the one we go for. Hmm. I'm gonna keep applying. Fuck it, I don't care. You never know, is all I'll say. You never know. And I know there's a cheat we can do a rolling contract. I don't into all that. That's bullshit. I don't do that stuff. Sorry, guys. If you're asking me to do that, manipulating the game just to get a player out. Nah, if you don't want to come, fuck him. But I am going to keep offering. It's good money. That's fine. Uh, I'll keep him on my shoulders for now until we know what we're doing. I'm gutted. I am really gutted about that. That's not fair. So Mikey's trying to offer Ruiz to Asa, sorry, in the championship on loan. Asa said, I would love to, but sticking to my guns, no loaning of human gaffers. I think he has realised it's a loan. You should, in my opinion, you should only loan players when you're desperate because you can't get a player in. But you should always try and get your own players, in my opinion, lads. It's you're developing your own players, you're improving your own players, you're increasing the value of players that you can eventually sell. Do you know what I mean? Everything comes into it. The more players you loan, you're improving someone else's player, and increasing their value. And when they go at the end of the year, you've still got a hole to fill. Do you know what I mean? So, as much as possible, more. So Morton's got 55 million in the bank, 42 to spend, and he's put a gif of Homer Simpson bounding across hilltops. It's the best way I can describe it, with a gleeful look on his face. It's quite funny. Um, so yeah, let's have a look at Morton's. We know he's secure now, which is great. His wage bills come down a week. A week. He saves £1 million every week with the new wage bill he's brought it down to. Still a lot more than mine, but that's fine. Like I say, we're getting towards 2 million a week, which is what we thought we'd get to. 141 million sold, plus the TV money. And the good thing for him is he wouldn't have to give much to shareholders because there was nothing to give. We're not on me. Why am I looking on me? Fuck's sake. Yeah, so let's have a look at Morton. He's brought in three free transfers. PK went. He brought him in on a free, did he? Okay. But outs is where we want to look. 141 mil out. I don't agree with this one. I don't think he should have done that. Socrates, again, just get rid of the wage. But he was actually one of the better defenders he had as well. Amos, yeah, it's just a kid. Rubbish. Diawara, to me, saved him 200 grand a week. And I got him on 100 grand a week less. So always could haggle. Proper. Niguez. So yeah, he's done well. He's got himself back on a steady footing. But he's still now. He's got money. He should go, right, what do I need? Do I need anything? Let's not rush. He should handpick players to replace the aging ones. He's still got Harry Kane at a really good, relatively good age. Neymar, for me, Neymar would be one I'd actually sell for as much as possible. I think he was trying to sell Lamela. Lamar. But Lamar's 25. Neymar you can get a ton of money for, get rid of the wages and play Lamar, and you've got a ready-made replacement. That's how I would do it. You've still got Ericsson at 29. He's another one who's class, but he's getting to that age. You've got Lamar and Asensio there. I mean, and Carrasco, whatever his name is. Carrasco, I think it is. So yeah, I mean, Lossier, they were doing a right job on the wings. Diarra, I'd never earlier. So yeah, he's got players. I don't think he needs. I think he'd only need a couple here and there, but he can get them on cheaper. But he'll be fine. He's obviously signed that keeper on the free, so if I was him, I'd be looking to probably get rid of Loris. He's 34. If he can get that money, that'd be amazing at his age. But he signed a 30-year-old keeper on a free, but that's alright. It's on a free, it's a stopgap, and he's on decent wages. Who are we waiting on? Ray. Seriously. Right, so we're not going to get Mbappe, but we're getting Dolberg, which is fine. I'd have been happy getting him before Mbappe was interested, so I've got to try and be positive about it. Let's just double check West Ham don't have Inter total or some shit. Doesn't look like it. Okay. I really like this guy. Asa got him a nice value. He's got so many nice stats. If he's off the ball was like 16, 17, I'd pay Asa silly money for him. Just one, to give Asa some money, and two, just to get a player I'd love to try and develop even more so. Like, all right, while we're waiting, as we are waiting, let's have a look at our history. So first season was a Wib Wob, which I wasn't very good at. I don't really do Wib Wob. I got fourth. It's not bad. Beat Mort and obviously Asa, who struggled with Swansea to the top four. I think we came runner up in the League Cup as well that year. But all in all, it was fairly. We started off really well. Yeah, that's fine. Then the second season was a nice year. Won the league, almost unbeaten. Mikey spoiled the party by beating me that year. We won just the league. It looks like, which isn't exactly great. Um, okay, so third season, we finished 2 points off Mikey and finished third. Funny enough, Mikey won the league, but we won the Champions League, which was great. We won, I think the League Cup that year. Yeah, League Cup and the Champions League. I don't care what that was. And then last year we came back. It was a stressful year, but we won the league, FA Cup, and World Club Cup, Super Cup, and Intercontinental Cup. So really, wow, I would not be bothering. So yeah, so where is it? Oh, there is no Intercontinental Cup anymore, so it was only just the Super Cup we had to win and the World Club Cup. Okay. I don't know why in my head it was like, yeah, you always play the Super Cup and Intercontinental Cup. Alright, got a message. Yeah. What do we say? Andrew recoup most there. Save and exit. Yeah, it's nearly 10. We got 5 minutes, so I don't want to say anything else because I do want to play on, but I know Asa wants to go to bed for work. So I'll say goodbye, lads. All right. So yeah, that's the end of that. Like I said, it wouldn't be a massively entertaining session, but pretty good. Pretty good transfers. Still waiting on one. Hopefully it goes through. And yeah, we'll see you soon. See you next time. All right, guys. Cheers for watching. Thanks. Bye.